Brake checking is a risky game, and today we're watching drivers who learn that the hard way. Instant karma, close calls, and well-deserved lessons.
So the dashcam driver kindly helped the road rager back into his vehicle, and then he has a bit of a screaming match. The road rager was so pathetic and even threatened to call the cops. What a moron. If you thought the first one was bad, check out this one though. The Honda Civic driver was tailgating, getting really impatient, and then decided to cut over the double yellow lines and brake check. What a douche nozzle. Brake checking like that, and then he stops his vehicle and gets out for a confrontation. The dashcam driver I definitely commend the dashcam driver for doing this. Just flee the scene of the road rage. Now here's the karma clip. The guy up ahead was road raging and brake checking. Watch until the end because the road rage does not end well at all. The road rager brake checks multiple times, almost gets his car hit there, and then he comes to a complete stop in the middle of the highway, and this is very stupid as you're about to find out. Road rager gets out, but then look what happens. What a dumb idiot stopping in the middle of the highway. Thankfully, he saved his own life by getting back into his car at the last second. And thankfully everybody seemed to be fine, but the road rager was found at fault for sure. This road raging crazy driver in the white Chevrolet is having a huge road rage meltdown. I don't know why he was so angry, but he drives very recklessly. I have no idea why he was so mad, but then he throws something at the dashcam truck. Throwing things at other vehicles on the road is very reckless, but this guy doesn't care. I mean, look at how he's driving. But it turned out he had pissed off another driver, the driver in the white pickup. And that guy driving the pickup wants revenge. He cuts off the road rager, and I don't know, it kind of looks like the trailer made contact with the car. Let me know what you think. I'm not entirely sure. The guy driving the car is very angry. But this is what he gets. Don't mess with people on the road. You might find somebody crazier than yourself. And in a little bit, the road rager is going to pull over to confront the dashcam driver. There he goes. It's time to pull over. He wants to fight. I'm pretty sure about that.
Are you okay?
Angry Moby. Anyways, the dashcam truck drives away, leaving him in the dust. This guy captured an insane moment of road rage on his cell phone. He was driving in Alberta, Canada, when he was being chased by a reckless Dodge Ram pickup truck driver. Or I should say, pickup truck driver. The guy driving it was road raging to the extreme. And when I say extreme, I mean extreme. And that includes ramming the vehicle of the filming driver. And it's kind of fitting that he's doing that in a Dodge Ram. And it was later reported that that Dodge Ram was stolen too. The guy was driving a stolen vehicle, so that's why he didn't care that he was ramming it and damaging it.
We're almost on 11th Street.
I can't even imagine just how terrifying this is for the two people in that car.
Yo, yeah, he's holding him.
And it was completely unprovoked. The guy driving the Ram just wanted to do this to someone for fun. And he was armed as well. The driver of the filming car had to pull several reckless maneuvers and drive at very high speeds. I can't even say it was reckless because he was completely justified in doing so to get away from that psychotic idiot. And things get worse pretty quick as the pickup truck is somehow able to keep up. But thankfully, it turns out that the police were also chasing that pickup truck driver too. You can't really see it, but they're way behind. As soon as the video ended, the police pulled up behind the pickup truck driver and arrested him on the spot, but not before this. The pickup truck driver is gaining speed quickly and is going to ram the car very hard. Thankfully, both of the people were okay, and the pickup truck driver can now spend years in jail. This biker wanted to go left and was in the correct lane to do so, yet the driver behind him started honking and getting angry. That foolish driver is gonna get out for a road rage confrontation, but don't worry, he will get instant karma by the end of the video. I hope you enjoy the Russian to English translations. Do you see the stop line? Please move here, the stop line. Oh, the biker obviously doesn't want a confrontation and is just wanting to get on with his day. The road rager then slaps the biker's mirror before running over his foot. The road rager ran over the biker's foot, but there just happened to be a cop right at the most perfect time. And the biker told the cops what happened, and they're on their way to catch that driver in the red car. Let's watch what happens, because there's some pretty beautiful karma. Speed up the video a bit. And did the cops catch him? Yeah, they did. Pretty quick. That's some swift justice right there. And the driver of the red car, as you're going to see, is going to be pretty uncooperative with the cops. The cops are going to lose their patience with him pretty quick. It's kind of interesting how the road rager was so impatient, yet he had time to road rage and scream at a biker, and now he has time to get arrested for it too, for his road rage actions. If you read the translations, you can see that the cops really just have enough of this guy. He's being very slow to get out of the car. And he's trying to argue with the cops, but no, he's going in cuffs today. His road rage actions brought him some karma. I just think it's funny the cops just happen to be in the right place at the right time. You don't really see this too often. But yeah, the road rager is off to jail now. Hopefully he learns his lesson from this karma. This pickup truck driver up ahead is making a U-turn right in front of a semi-truck, so the semi-truck driver honks. That was a big mistake because the pickup truck driver is in full road rage mode now. Or I should say pickup truck driver. I don't want to make that mistake calling him a pickup truck driver when he's a huge prick. The road rager then pulls over for a confrontation, and that's when the trucker calls 911. Things escalate far out of control from here.
I'm driving a semi-truck and he's trying to run into me. His license plate is 6210 New Mexico. He's all over the road. He did a U-turn. He drove by me and flipped me off. I'm not for sure what's going on.
The road rager then follows the trucker for quite a while, all over a honk. Just a honk. And that was enough to set him off to chase after the trucker. I don't think that road rager is mentally fit to drive, and I think you'll definitely agree with me by the end of the video.
He got a toolbox in the back of his truck and he almost hit me. I just pulled over and he almost hit the back of my truck.
The road rage is far from over, unfortunately, as the pickup truck driver then stops in the middle of the road.
He's rolling his window down. He just aimed a gun at me. He just aimed a shotgun. He just aimed a shotgun at me. He just aimed a shotgun. Get the police out here, please. He just aimed a double-barrel shotgun and rolled his window down. I had to duck.
Yeah, you heard that right. This psychotic idiot aimed a shotgun at the trucker, and then he does it again. This time from the opposite lane. You can clearly see him aiming it right at the trucker.
He just aimed his gun at me again. He just aimed the gun at me again. Now he's headed back towards the hospital. He aimed a gun at me again, and he's headed back towards the hospital back into town. I got everything on video. He opened his window, put the gun out the window.
I have no idea if that road rager was ever caught by the police or not, or how the story ended. I don't think he should be allowed to drive a vehicle again until he gets some serious anger management. This video is some of the most extreme road rage that I've ever covered on this channel, and this video comes from Barbara Marking, and she experienced one of the craziest idiots that I've ever seen. Look, she threw a water bottle out the sunroof of her car. She then brake checks to a stop, and gets out for a confrontation, and to throw more water bottles, of course.
Call 911. Got you on video!
Dialing.
Yeah, I don't think this crazy lady cares that she's on video. I mean, look at how she's acting. That's the third water bottle that she threw at the dashcam car. What a crazy lady. And this is just the beginning. Watch until the end. It gets far worse. The dashcam driver is currently on the phone with 911, and I must say that I think the operator is pretty incompetent. The dashcam driver is doing a good job at giving instructions to the operator, but she just can't figure it out. And so things go from bad to worse. Watch what happens now.
Brakes again.
That crazy lady is trying to cause a wreck. When I first saw this video, I couldn't believe just how bad it was, and then it got worse.
Yep. Come on, can you get some cops out here, please?
I think this crazy bat needs to lose her license permanently. I don't think this lady should drive, ever, until she gets some serious anger management.
Okay, so what I need to know...
The dashcam driver does everything to get away from this woman, but she just keeps chasing after her. I don't know why she was so angry to begin with. But look, she tries to cause another wreck again. Luckily, the dashcam driver does manage to escape her in the end by pulling a quick U-turn. I am blown away still by the level of road rage in this video. I'd stand by what I said earlier. That lady needs to lose her license for a long time. The road raging driver in this Ford pickup truck intentionally causes a crash by ramming the dashcam driver. Here we have some extreme road rage that ends in the pickup truck driver getting arrested. He gets out for a confrontation and screams at the dashcam driver, and he lies too about the crash.
Cops on the way. Take my truck. I'm dashcam. Grab the dashcam. That's fine right away, man.
Oh yeah, and he pulled out a knife. I should probably mention that. You could see it in his hand. Now he wants to play a game of hopscotch. The dashcam driver already called the cops and they're on their way. That guy is gonna get arrested right on the spot. I don't know what he was thinking pulling out a knife like that. Let's watch the moment when the cops come and the guy does not cooperate with them at all.
Step out of the car.
The cop tells him to get out of the truck and he just closes the door. Like, look at that. He argues with the cop. He clearly doesn't think he did anything wrong. He's actually shocked that the cops even showed up. Finally, the guy gets out of the truck. It took quite a while, but the cop gets him to come out of the truck. And he gets arrested right on the spot, but he does resist a little bit, as you're about to see.
Oh, he hit me. I was going straight. He hit me on a turn over.
The guy tries lying about the crash that he caused. Luckily, the dashcam driver has a dashcam.
I'm getting my arms on the ground. I'm sitting in my knee. Stop! I'm trying to turn around.
The guy then gets mad at the cops for going through his pockets. Watch him rage now.
Hey, can I do anything illegal? For what? No. For what? Disorderly conduct. Hey, come here. I have to talk to you real quick. Hey, this is not fair.
Legend says you can still hear him screaming about how it's not fair to this very day. This guy right here has just been pulled over, and he's understandably not in a very good mood because he knows he didn't do anything wrong, and his dashcam backs that up. As you're about to see, the cop is going to lie and try to intimidate him, and he stands his ground in a respectful and mature way. Watch him handle this cop wonderfully.
Howdy.
Roll down all the way, man.
Why is that?
Roll down all the way so I can talk to you better.
We can talk, right? I mean,
Roll it down all the way. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you.
what law is that?
Why are you starting this, man?
Well, you're telling me to roll my window. We can talk, right?
Yeah, roll it down more
But why?
so I can talk to you better, man. I'm not gonna talk to you through a crack like this. I'm not.
We can talk.
The cop immediately starts with the bullying tactics, trying to get him to put his window down all the way when they can clearly have a conversation.
I just,
You just trying to be difficult?
I'm not trying to be difficult.
The dashcam glitched out there as you saw, so I resynced the audio to go along with the video, and it's at this point when the cop explains why the driver was pulled over.
The reason I'm pulling you over is speeding. You know how fast you're going?
I do.
How fast are you going?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Okay, I got you going 87 in the 65, man. That's a little quick.
I got this dash cam here.
Yeah.
And it records my speed.
The dash cam did record the speed, and this is why I encourage everyone to use a dash cam while driving.
How fast do you think you were going?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay.
I'm really not trying to be difficult with you, sir.
I agree with the driver. It's usually best not to answer unnecessary questions.
Like why are you just being so defensive and argumentative?
With what?
Everything I'm saying.
Well, I don't believe.
I'm not being cooperative or rolling the window down. It's not a huge deal. I'd like to talk to you better, you know.
Back to the window thing. I think the cop really needs to let it go. It's not a big deal at all.
The reason for the window, I'm not trying to be defensive or argumentative or anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like to have it all the way down.
Why's that?
I just don't.
Why is that, man?
The cop then goes back to the speeding.
So you don't think you were speeding?
I don't want to answer any questions regarding that.
Why not?
It's
not a huge deal, man. It's just speed.
The cop clearly wants a confession, and the driver is doing the right thing and staying silent because he didn't do anything wrong.
If you don't think you're going that fast, something could be wrong with your car or something, man. You know, you never know that. You give us signs by not being cooperative by the little things.
We're not cooperating?
Just listen. Let me talk, okay?
Sure.
Okay. Those little things to mean a lot sometimes, man. For all you know, you could be trying to hide something, anything like that.
If you thought the cop was acting crazy already, just listen to what he says next. It gets even worse.
It's kind of weird when you don't want to roll your window down on the way. It's just a little weird, man.
It's a little weird that you're just demanding I do something. You said that you're not asking, you're telling me, and you don't have the legal grounds to tell me to roll my window all the way down. That's the only thing. That was a lie.
A lie?
Yeah.
It's not a lie.
Do I have to roll my window down?
I can make a bigger deal out of that if I'm not.
Yeah, I think this cop is definitely crooked.
Do what I asked, man.
Is that a law?
And if you think that's violating whatever, we can take it to court.
We can take that one to court.
I feel like this cop would be much worse without the dash cam recording.
It's speeding, man. It's not a huge deal.
The cop then goes on about how he can tell people to do whatever he wants.
I can tell you to do whatever I want. If you think it's violating,
you can tell me to do whatever you want?
If you think it's a violation of whatever thing you're talking about.
The cop realizes at this point that his intimidation tactics aren't working and he's not going to get a confession out of this guy. And he's caught on dash cam, so he decides to let him off with a warning.
On you off with a warning, okay?
I really
you don't think you're going that fast, but radar said you were, but I'm not writing you a ticket.
That's what I was going to ask, is if you're on radar, because I'm not lying to you, I wasn't going that fast.
How fast? Since we're beyond that, how fast was it?
I really can't answer that question. My right to remain silent on things.
I'm not going to walk back there and rewrite a ticket, man. I can promise you. I'm just curious.
I can promise I won't answer the question.
You have my word. I'm not going to do that. I promise you. That's on my camera.
Cops can and have deleted body cam footage many times. I would always protect yourself with a dash cam while driving. $100 can get you a pretty nice one too. They can protect you from road ragers, insurance scammers, and of course lying cops. Be like this guy and get yourself a dash cam. The dash cam pretty much saved this guy from getting a ticket. I'm very certain that the cop would have given him a ticket if there wasn't a dash cam. This guy was driving in Toronto, Canada, when a van driver started drifting into his lane, so he honked, and that really set them off. The driver of the van goes crazy. And excuse my bad voice, I have a pretty bad cough, so I apologize for that. But the van driver goes absolutely psycho, and is gonna chase down the dashcam driver. And I'm telling you, Canadians like their road rage as much as anyone else. There's 3 people in that van, and I don't know if they're like working for a company, because that looks like a work van. The driver gets out and slaps on the dashcam driver's car. He's actually quite upset that the dashcam driver didn't want to stop. This is all over a honk, by the way. Literally just one honk set this guy off. And he chases him down even more, blocks him in, and then gets out for yet another confrontation. What a reckless jerk. If they are working for a company, hopefully they all got fired. But the dashcam driver drives away. He doesn't want a confrontation, and I don't blame him. This is the smart thing to do during road rage. He's obviously upset. He gave the same kind of reaction as the first time. Let's look at the first time. So he does the exact same thing. He acts like it's an inconvenience that the dashcam driver drove away. Same thing again.